Hello, VOD watchers. If you couldn't tell, I'm still sick. Today we're playing more Yata. So, first of all, we did get some bad news. Enter the Eastward will not be releasing with rollback. In fact, they said on Twitter that the netcode will be basically the same as the old version. So I guess the thing they have in the Steam description is a lie, or they lied on Twitter about it being the same netcode. But they did say they're still working on it. It's been 10 years, but they're still working on it. Also, we'll see on the left here, the bottom left, I have made a cheat engine table that can view certain game values while the game is running. So right now they're all question marks because the game's not active right now. But if I pick a character and bam, there they go. So those are all the values. Interesting that last value went to 10 for some reason. No, puppy. No. No. So yeah. You can get this. I uploaded it. I'll put the link to the whole thing in all of the chats real fast. That one, and I'll put it in the YouTube description. Oh, it's already there. Cool. So click that link, and then there'll be a button. Well, first of all, that link is everything that I have written about the game. You can click CE table for labbing, and that'll bring you to a Google Drive link that contains both this table for cheat engine, and it contains instructions on how to use it, which is it's very easy. But you will need to download cheat engine yourself. But you can see Airborne is bugged, but I don't know how to fix it. Basically, when the game starts, it says you're airborne until you land from being airborne. But now it's correct. So if I jump, it says 1. The player 1 airborne turns to 1, and if he jumps, the player 2 airborne turns to, or the player 2 airborne turns to 1. Also, if I juggle him, it turns to 1. I'm airborne during that move. I'm airborne during this move. If I sweep him, he's briefly airborne. Things like that. But yeah, that link will give you the idea of exactly what each of these values means. That being said, I streamed today because I learned a lot about the game through cheat engine and just messing around with cheat engine. So let's start with stuns. I mentioned stuns last time, and I didn't know exactly how they worked. Basically, stuns are bugged in training mode only. That's why I was so confused. So let's boot up a regular game. The way stun works is it starts at 0 and it ticks up to 320. So those I only have values for player 2 right now, but I might update it later with player 1 stun value. So yeah, as you get hit, you take stun, and in this game, your stun does not decrease over time. Alright, so I can hit him again. Hit him a bunch. Alright. He's almost stunned, but now watch what happens when he hits me. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Also, the amount of time you're stunned is randomized. It usually doesn't matter. I gotta do a new round. I pressed the wrong button. I should just remap the keyboard. Because right now, it is numpad arrow keys to move, and totally random keys on the keyboard to attack. Let's see, anyway. Also, most stun values are, like, universal. Okay. I can do a jab. Alright. This is the button I want to press. Let me just double check. Nope, not that one. Nope. That works. Okay. So he's at almost stunned right now. And stun does not decrease over time in this game automatically, but if I hit him once, there it goes. After a short delay, if you hit the opponent, your stun will rapidly drop. And it's at 0 again. So that's how stun works. It's very basic. Basically, the game keeps track of which player most recently got hit. And that person will recover their stun if they have it, and it's greater than 0. Also, come on. Also, when you trigger a stun, they get launched for a juggle. Although it's a weaker juggle than normal. I'll talk about juggles in a second. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. And after they land, they go like this for a while, and you can hit them during that. Okay, so that value is randomized between 90 frames and 150 frames in increments of 20. So it could be 90, it could be 110, it could be 130, or it could be 150. I think those are the only 4. Off the top of my head. You can check my notes, they're more detailed. But they can also mash during it to decrease the remaining time. I don't know exactly by how much, but it's significant. Like, you can recover from stun in like a couple of frames, basically. But in either case, you're always guaranteed to at least be you have a combo possible. So if you get a stun, that hit automatically launches, even if it's like a normal or something, that hit will still launch. And you get a juggle sometimes. It depends on the move, and it depends on if you cancel it or whatever. And what you get is also pretty limited. And then after that juggle, you can hit them again one more time when they land. So stuns are basically GG in this game in certain matchups. If Azure stuns you, it's not that big of a deal. He doesn't do that much damage outside of the... Actually, there might be some crazy setups, because he has stuff like this. That is insane. But... You're basically dead if you get stunned. The thing is, your stun drains very rapidly if you hit the opponent once. So it's like, the game's trying to reward you for being aggressive, and it's like... if you mess up like a bunch of times in a row, you just lose instantly. It's the concept of failing fast, basically. Is if you like imagine being down 90% life. That's like, well, I'm gonna lose anyway, why would I even try, right? KOF alleviates this by the fact that you don't recover all your health between rounds. This game just stuns you if you're getting beat up that bad. Also, only the first hit of combo stuns. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last time, but if I do like a big combo... Come on. I should probably turn on stun so you can see it, but only the first hit of a combo stun. So if I do a combo that's more than one hit, it doesn't build up a bunch of stun, so it's not like that type of thing exists where you can like spend a bunch of meter to do a stun combo and then do another combo. That's not how it works. Alright. This game looks pretty. This game looks good. The game looks good. Looks good enough. I'm gonna ruin this stage for you forever. Look at the floor. See how it's like straight down the middle and then it like curves off like this to the sides. Yeah, it's just a 2D image. It's not actually like a 3D plane. So if you move, the one in the middle is slanted that direction. Also, 3 stages in this game are small. So here, let me just... so this stage, training stage, and these 2 stages are smaller than the other ones for some reason. So there's 2 stage widths. And these are the small ones, these 2 in training stage, and then the rest of them are all big. So let me pick a small stage. On a small stage, let me open up player positions so you can see it. Oop. So these values right here. 490 and 470, or 490 and 790 are the round start positions. And then if I go to the left, the stage goes from about 55, it's random because of how the collision works, but it's about 56, 55. And then on this side, it's 1, 2, 2, 5-ish. That's the small stage. The large stages, you start at position 810 and position 1110. So the distance between the 2 characters at round start is the same, and you're always in the middle of the stage, and the left wall is always 55. I should probably do like this. There we go. 55, 56 is like the left wall. This might also depend on your character width. I'm not sure. I'm not interested enough to have it. But also you have this side. Now you can go way over here to 1865. So it's like a 50% increase or something. So you have again 3 small stages and a whole bunch of large stages. It's this one, the training stage, and then like the first 2 over here to the right are random. I'll pick this stage. Juggles. This is the big one. I need to pick a different character. There are 2 categories of juggles, and I've called them strong juggles and weak juggles. So let me... I do a lot of Juzumaru examples in the guide, so I'll pick him. Actually, I'm gonna pick Hina first. I'm gonna pick Hans. I'm gonna pick Chada first. So, strong juggles are limited by number of hits. All of your air BL counters aerial BL counters are strong juggles. And you can see, let me close this now, this value right here. Strong juggle question mark. This will tell you if you're in a strong juggle. If I launch the opponent and that number does not go up to 1, that is a weak juggle. If I launch them and it does go to 1, then it is a strong juggle. Strong juggles are limited by number of hits, and weak juggles are limited by which hits you can do. So it's like, imagine Street Fighter rules, but split into 2 types. In Street Fighter, you have like a juggle potential value, and it's like, okay, if the value is 0, then you can combo anything. If the value is 1, then you can only combo specials. You can't combo normals anymore. If the value is 2, then only certain specials on certain characters can still combo this. Usually they're EX moves. Then if you have JP of 3, it's like, well, maybe a super would work, but nothing else. And then if it's 4 or higher, very few moves can juggle anymore. So that's what this game does, but it's in 2 different types of juggle. So you have one type of juggle that it's like, okay, the game keeps track of a value that goes up and up and up and up, and then once it hits a certain point, you can't juggle them anymore. And then the other one is this juggle can only use this type of moves. So strong juggles are the ones that require, or that limit you to a certain number of hits. So let's do a strong juggle here, and you can see, boop, this middle value here, so these are purple, the middle purple value is the juggle total. Once this hits 6, the combo is over and the opponent becomes invincible. I'm gonna pick a different character for this actually. Crow is a very obvious example. He's a very easy BL counter combo. I dropped it. 3. Oh. 1. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you hear the announcer say good. That means the combo is over. As soon as I hit with that 6th hit, the combo is over. And there's literally nothing that I can do to hit the opponent until they recover. With no exceptions. Ground bounces break that rule. This is why I wanted to use Chada. Ground bounces allow the counter to go to 6 and higher. So this is when a normal ground bounce. Whoops. Ground bounce. Huge bounce, plenty of time to keep comboing them. This move has a juggle cost of 2, so it actually raises that number at the bottom, this one, the middle one, by 2. So I can do, come on. It's at 1, 3, 5, and then that ground bounce put them over 6. So the number is allowed to go above 6 if you use ground bounces, but the ground bounce is like reduced, like they don't bounce very high. So it's like, I can't keep doing it over and over again. Additionally, if you're doing a weak juggle, which I haven't talked about yet, but weak juggles always give you that small ground bounce. So that's why some characters' ground bounces tend to feel like they're just not as good as others. Like Chada's Toom. You get that a lot in strong juggles because he just gets a strong juggle off of his BL counter. But Hanzo, for example, she does her ground bounce in her basic combo, like not even a BL counter combo. But it's a weak juggle. So it's always that small bounce. And you have barely any time to combo. Oops, wrong button. But you still can. And they've balanced different characters differently. So for example, Shimo has good juggles if you ignore the count. Because all of her moves that are good at juggling cost 2 on the counter. So that's 1, 3, 5, and then that would put it over. So she usually gets 3 hits instead of like 5 or 6 hits in her juggles. But in exchange, she has, you know, this running move. Insane pressure, insane overhead. Her light kick goes into heavy punch. It's not like she's low damage either, so she has other stuff to make up for it. But that is a balancing choice. All characters will stop their juggles at 6 hits, but certain characters have trouble using one cost moves, like Shimo. So that's the basics of strong juggles. I'll mention weak juggles now.
Round 1.
A weak juggle is not limited by number of hits. So this value, for example, or not. Well, this value will show you what attacks are possible. If the value is a 1, you can do anything. So, for example, if I hit him with this, it stays at 1. It's also a 1 if they're at neutral. Like that move has a 5, but it goes back to 1 if they're at neutral. So I can hit him, I can hit them with anything I want. With anything I want, they're not invincible to any of it. If I get them to 2, type 2. Let me scroll down. Type 2 makes it impossible to combo without a super, basically. So this move is actually type 2. 2 and 5 are the same. I'm not sure what the difference is, but this is type 2. So I cannot hit him with a normal or a special. Whoops. Not even an EX move. Not this, nothing. But I can hit him with a super. Wow. So super still work. Supers do weird things. I'll talk about those in a bit. Type 3 is the air reset. So if you hit them with a normal while they're airborne, oh, come on. They flip in the air and land on their feet. That's an air reset. For some reason, it's a 3. It's a 3 for light normals, and it's a 4 for not that one. Oh, I guess Juzumaru doesn't have any 4s. What if I do this? That's also a 3. Okay, so Juzumaru only has 3s. But other characters will have a 4. Let me pull up a character I know has a 4. I don't know what the difference is. You don't have any weak juggles, never mind. Well, I mean, the value also updates for... There you go, 4. 4. Heavy kick, oops. Heavy kick is a 4. Crouch heavy punch, a 4. So your heavies and your specials will give it a 4, and light normals will give it a 3. So during air resets, you can't guarantee anything. Let me just triple check that real fast. That doesn't work. If I reset them, it doesn't work. Okay. Come on. I can't do the move. Wow. Wow. I suck. Someone else will have to test this. I'm excited to do this move. Come on. No, I'll do it like this. That one. Move this. So yeah, once you air reset them, you cannot guarantee anything, but you can hit them with supers. So let me show you what I mean. And pay close attention to the combo counter. I'll do this. Come on. There, reset. The combo counter turns red. The super works. What this means is they can parry it. So if you've played Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, this will be very familiar to you. You can still juggle into supers after air resets. With only one exception. You cannot do it if you've run out of the strong juggle limit. So for example, if... How would I even show that? Oh, I got one. Like here, actually this is a really good example. BL counter into super. I got a bunch of hits. That time I only got one hit because I used up 5 of my 6 hits before doing the super. Dang. So you only have 6 hits to use. 2, 3. That was 4 total, so I only get 2 hits of the super. His super is unique in that it acts like not a super. So I'll talk about supers in a second. So you can still juggle supers after air resets, but only if you have enough hits remaining in the juggle. So if I do like that'll work. And I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 super, but I only get 1 hit of the super because that's the 6th hit. And they can parry it, so let me set the dummy to do it.
Round 1. Fight.
How do I do this? I don't think I can. Let me try this.
Round 1. Fight.
What the heck? Oh. One, 2. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Now I'm gonna set him to auto parry. There we go. So you can parry the supers if you're in an air reset, just like in Third Strike. It's the same thing. So if you ever see the combo counter turn red, it means they could have parried. There's more though. It is possible to convert the type of juggle mid-juggle. So, for example, I got a better one. For example, this move causes a weak juggle. Notice this value right here is a 0 when I hit him. So it's not a strong juggle, it has to be a weak juggle. And then this move, not that move. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I suck at this freaking chicken wing. There you go. That move will convert any weak juggle into a strong juggle. So I can do this. Come on. Wow. Come on. Oh my goose. Oh, I know what it is. I unplugged my controller, so I have to do this again. Okay. Yeah, first try. So that will convert it into a strong juggle, which you can tell because you got the big bounce, not the small bounce. So it's guaranteed to be a strong juggle. Off the top of my head, the only other move that does this is Juzumaru's shoulder. So for example, that's a weak juggle. It's a weak juggle. If I do... Oh, that's actually interesting. If you hit with it against a grounded opponent, it causes a weak juggle. But if you hit an airborne opponent with it, it converts the weak juggle into a strong juggle. So this, bam, strong juggle now. And yeah, so I can do some stuff like this. Does that work? No. That works. Interesting. Let's try this. No, okay. I'm experimenting now. There we go. Good. So as soon as it hit 6 hits, the DP stopped hitting and it said good. Yeah. One more thing though, and I want you to notice. Watch this value, the bottom one, the very bottom one, very closely. And pay attention to when it changes. If I hit him with this, and then that. It's 1, bam, then 3. So there is a short window of time after you hit them where it stays at 1 and doesn't go to 3. So until that number switches to 3, they're not in an air reset state yet, and you can keep comboing them. So if I make him just jump normally, for example, that's an air reset. Air reset. But I can combo a fast special move by canceling into it because it hits while the value is still at 1 and not 3. Yeah. Which can unlock new combos. For basically every character. Any character with a DP basically can do this. Shimo can do it. That's actually her max damage and her like basic combo. Max damage that I found, that's what I want to mess around with today, is fighting combos, but... Oh. Wow. Wrong buttons all over the place. Bam. So this move is a air reset. If I just do it like this... Come on. If I just do it like that, it's an air reset. But if I do it like that, the Shunko Enzon hits super fast, so it hits during the time where it's a 1 and not a 3. Or actually, for this one, it's a 4, I think. Yeah, it's a 4. And all these hits raise the counter by 2, so it's not that strong. Of a combo, but it's what she has, so. That's the max damage 1 EX bar combo I found. Also, supers. Okay, supers are weird. Most supers follow a very basic pattern, I guess. In that they will convert... So, most supers are designed so that you get all of the hits of the super, guaranteed, but you can't combo after the super, and I'll go over the exceptions in a bit. For example, Ko super.
Round 1. Fight.
To the corner. Right. So when you use a super, the juggle type that is currently happening is the same. It doesn't change. But if it's a strong juggle, the counter resets to 0, and you can continue to combo them. In some cases. But the main reason for this is to make sure the super gets all its hits. So if I hit him with a big combo, 2, 3, 4. Ah, come on. 2, 3, 4. Super, I get all the hits with the super. I get 9 total hits, which is not normal. That's because it resets the counter back to 0 for each hit of the super. Now there are exceptions. I've shown you one. Crow's uppercut super acts like not a super. It might be a bug, or it might be just a balance choice. His super does not work at the end of longer combos. Maybe because he has such easy juggles, they didn't want him to also have a super at the end or something like that. But his super does not reset the counter. Also, both Crow and Ko have their other super, the quarterback punch super. This is not supposed to be a combo super, so they made it just not work in they made it not work in juggles. So this is the block guard crush super that you have to parry on reaction real fast, otherwise you take a bunch of damage. If you do it in a juggle, the third hit never works. So that's that super. Azure is a very exceptional case, because Azure's super works normally, or it works the same as other supers do, but you can combo after it. Theoretically, if I have a bunch of meters, I can do this. I dropped it. But theoretically, you could just do that over and over again. Because you can actually combo after the super. So he's an exceptional case. If he has you cornered, this super is insane. Basically, is what that means. I saw a video on Twitter of someone comboing like that, but then the projectiles come down at a earlier spot. I don't know how they made the projectile. Oh, maybe it's the stage? I'm not sure. I saw something on Twitter. I could not replicate it. There's something with the super that lets Azure move his super to a different spot on the screen, but I don't know what it is. And yes, the light one does hit closer than the heavy one, but the light one's not close enough. I'm doing the light version. It doesn't hit. I don't know what it could be character specific, but it just looked on the video. It looked weird. I couldn't figure it out. Are there any other supers I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, you can do this too. Ko is like a mini version of Azure. Azure can combo whatever he wants after his super. Ko only gets another super. And it's pretty hard to do. consistently, but there you go. It is possible to get double super with Ko as well. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing of note about supers except for the fact that they're specifically programmed to not miss any of their hits. Oh, also Hanzo's super is the same as Crow's super, the one that doesn't act like a super. So if I juggle into this, I can, but it's like not specifically designed to be like that. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong direction. That's what I'm doing now. This one. So that one does not reset the juggle counter during a strong juggle. I have no words for that one. I'll do it like this. Like, it is possible to do a combo after this. And in fact, it actually works like this, I think. And you have to juggle that way, but it's not a very good move. Like they actively wanted you to not combo into the super like that. So yeah, those are all the supers. Oh, I forgot to mention this about ground bounces. I think that's the last thing I need to mention is the ground bounces. So if you're in a strong juggle, whoops, if you're in a strong juggle, the ground bounce gives you a high bounce, and if you're in a weak juggle, it gives you a low bounce. But you can still combo off the low bounce. But there's one more thing, and that is, oh, I did say that. Never mind. Once you hit, if the ground bounce puts the counter over 6, then it gives you a low bounce. That's how it works. So Chada's most damage is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. Like that. Something like that. That's a lot of damage. 31,000 damage. That is also possible for a tiny bit more damage. 32,528 damage. 32,520 damage divided by 516. That is 63% of the opponent's life bar for 0 meter. But in exchange, he can't really combo into his supers anymore. He used to be able to combo into this. Into that one, but he can't anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. So yeah, that's gone. Okay, it looks like he can't juggle in the nudist either. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. In my opinion, juggles in this game are kind of needlessly complex. I think it would be a lot nicer if they at least had some sort of like visual indicator in training mode for what happened, because this finding all this crap took me forever. Especially this guy. This one, I got lucky. Like I had like a list of like 100 values that I knew they were doing something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I just started scrolling through. I started doing combos while looking at the numbers, and I'm like, this number is interesting. But yeah. If anybody would like to play the game, let me know. If not, I will... let's dive Jet.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, his name is not Jet. His name is Justin. That's what the J stands for. So he has a command normal. Is the Dudley stepping punch that looks like stand heavy punch, but it's a forward heavy punch. Although in this case it causes an AR reset for some reason. Like you can't... In Street Fighter 4 that would be a juggle. Not in this game though. Also, Jet is the only character with a 3-frame normal. This guy. He's 3 frames. And you can target combo off of it. So a lot of Jets do this kind of stuff. His chains are pretty specific though. He can do light kick into light punch, but not crouch light punch. Or crouch light kick, or itself. So this is like a target combo basically. He also has this chains to itself, that's crouch light kick. He also has... Let's see. Oh yeah, his crouch light punch is like a medium punch basically. It's the same with Azure stand light punch. This move is +5 on block. This one. And +7 on hit, so you can like link something. Let's try linking. This is a 1-frame link. I just hit first try. And third try. Oh, there we go. That works. Well, you'd probably do this. He also has sweep. It's a Dudley sweep, because why not? There we go. Oh, the juggle. Oh, that costs 2 in the juggle. Maybe you don't do that. It's not that much damage either. Let's try this move. That cost 3. Let's try. That costs 2, and it's an air reset as well. It's also an air reset. And resets. What is that? Oh. Okay. Found it. It's tough. What is... Okay, that appears... Excuse me. 58. That appears to be the same move. -6 on block, -5 on block, so it's not the same move. There we go. It's really tight. Dang. It's like frame perfect. This is really tough. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do some other combo then. So he has this thing. Not an air reset. Dudley down heavy kick? Yep. Imagine if Dudley had useful target combos. And his overhead was an EX move. But it functions similarly. And he has a Ganagin. That's this character. I'll get to the Ganagin later. I just want to find a basic combo first. What damage is... 60... Yeah, okay. So, this guy. Or this guy. But if I hit him with a light normal... He had a link. He had crouch light punch. Well, this guy as well. Maybe that. None of his heavies are 6 frames or faster though. Yeah, he is basically like Dudley from Third Strike. He has yellow hair. And he has an Asian. With kicks. And the Ganagin lets him cancel his specials into each other, which, yeah. He's one of the most complicated characters in this game, so yeah. That's why I'm labbing him. Yeah, okay. What does this move do? Wait, he has this move too. Forgot about that. I don't know if it's on Xbox or Switch. There's a new version coming out soon, and that is on PC only. They might also have an arcade version, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% certain on that. Jet upper. It's faster by 2 frames. And jet shot. Ground bounce, but it costs 3. Oh, okay, that's a low bounce, makes sense. Low bounce, and then I do what? Can I do this? Look like Rumblefish? It does kind of look like Rumblefish. But the people who made this game also worked with SNK. on KOF games. So it's a game by KOF devs that plays similar to Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and looks similar to Rumblefish. That's a 3. Yeah, I need to do this. I need to do one of these. It's a reset. Yeah, it's on PC. The current version is, I think, 15 bucks. Let me check. This version is currently $15. There's a new one coming out called Enter the Eastward. Coming out soon. We don't have a price tag on it. It's probably also 15. If I had to guess. Yeah, there's no price yet on the store. But they said it's going to be coming out within the next few months. So 2 or 3 months. Okay. Okay, obviously the best combo is this guy. But that's like insanely hard. Wow. Got one. All right. See you later. I can't stream too long anyway. This combo is ridiculous. I don't fully understand, like, am I too early? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, you can definitely be too early. Can I play the new Under Night? It's too expensive for the same game. So, yes, when it's on sale. Plus, Tekken 8 comes out the same time, so it's like Under Night or Tekken. It's pretty obvious. And who knows when Project L comes out? That'll keep me busy. Also, who knows when Street Fighter 6 is gonna get its new character. And then Tekken 8's gonna get Eddie, and then another character, and then Street Fighter 6 is gonna get another character, and then they're just gonna trade back and forth. New characters every freaking month. Also, this game's coming out soon. But it will probably die immediately. Just like last time. I need to watch the stream in slow motion after this, just to figure out what the heck's going on. Am I too early? Am I too late? I think it's just a matter of if you do it frame perfectly, it works. And you can't buffer this, because if you're too fast, you get this, and no sweep like that. Does the frame rate have it on here? Ducking. Cancels into other specials. Oh. So he just gets natural cancels. Okay. What do you mean cancels the other specials? Oh, the heavy one only. His heavy specials cancel to his other specials, I see. So, okay. Sweep is 1. The only way that I can... Okay. The only move that isn't an air reset and raises the juggle potential by 1 is the sweep. Or the ducking sweep. So... Ducking sweep is objectively the way to go if you can do it. If you're not doing ducking sweep, then the most you can hope for is 1, then 3, then 5. And then the next hit's guaranteed. So... Okay, it doesn't cancel to the EX version of itself. That cracks the juggle limit, so I can't do that. I'd have to do... I mean, what else is there? Oh, ducking... It's a reset. But it cancels, so I might get something good here. Hold on. What do I have that I can cancel into and it's fast enough? That. Quarterback punch. Ducking light kick. Ducking light kick into quarterback punch. Oh, I can't duck after this. Okay, you can't cancel the ducking. Okay, dang it. That doesn't even work. That might be a good in-between. Yeah, that looks like it's set up to be really good. And not too difficult. Ducking C. And then I get one more hit. What is my one more hit? So heavy kick is 5,000, heavy punch and forward heavy punch are 6,000. Is there anything that's not an EX move that is above 6,000? This guy. Ducking light punch is 65. This is 65. Oh, that's 35. The frame meter is wrong. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong move. This move is 65. Okay. So it's this. No, this. This. What was the combo? I forget. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I can see. It still cancels. Okay, hold on. That's right, sweep. Sweep. But not that. That doesn't work. It's this. There it is. It's not cancelable or anything. Okay, let's just try getting a heavy punch in there. Can I do this? No. Okay. Wow. Come on. Doesn't. Oh. Okay, I was too early. Got it. That works. That did 18,364 for no meter. That's a lot of damage. Come on. Bam. I could also go for that for a little bit more damage. Bam, 20,243. 20,243 for one EX move. Can I do this? You can. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, you can. Good. Okay. Ow. Oops. Keep forgetting the move. Yes. Okay, interesting. Let's see. What's a big hit I want to hit? For those 65, this. Too slow. Ducking light punch. That's a good one. Works mid-screen. There's a limit to the range, though. Gotta be pretty close. Maybe like here will work. Oh wow. Too far. There you go. I dropped it. Bam. Probably super cancel that for a combo. Oh no, you can't because he says good. Doesn't work. EX Jet Knuckles. Also a good ender. Oh, that the frame data lies. It says this is 7,000, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's very wrong. It's just straight up wrong. Yeah. On all of it. Jet to blow. It's got this move right. Jet to blow. It's got this move right, but the this one they got. This one they got all wrong. All was wrong. Let's see. Also, they got the Jets. It's all wrong. What? It says that this the light one cancels the other specials, but it's definitely the heavy one that does. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching. I covered everything I wanted to play or to cover today. Same thing as last time. Join on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch. Patron also exists. Yeah. See you guys later. Bye.